All right, so now we are going to identify the vertex of each of the quadratic equations below, as well as determine if the vertex itself is a maximum or a minimum. So I'm going to kind of visualize the vertex form. A times x minus h squared plus k. And I just want to visualize this in my mind and kind of just line it up. That's the easiest way for me to identify my A, my H, and my K. So if I'm looking at number 1, A has to be 1 because there's no number here. So I know that it has a coefficient of 1 in front of the x minus 1 squared. So A is 1. Then I see that H is also 1. K is negative 6. So my vertex is 1, negative 6. But then what was the point of, determining my A value? Well, that's where maximum minimum comes in. If A is less than 0, or otherwise known as if it's negative, you have a maximum. If A is greater than 0, or if it's positive, another way to say that is if it's positive, we have a minimum. So here, A is positive, so therefore we have a minimum. We have a minimum at 1, negative 6. And over here on the right for number 2, I'm going to do the same thing. I get A equals 2. So automatically I know I have a minimum because 2 is a positive number. H is 3. So that's my x coordinate for the vertex. And K is positive 4. And that is my y coordinate for the vertex. And it's that simple. As long as you know the vertex form, A times x minus h squared plus k, then you should be good to go, determining if it's a minimum. Positive is a minimum, negative is a maximum, and at where that vertex is occurring based on your h and k values.